Dallas Cowboys. Well, they're 5-2, and they just got their starting quarterback back from injury. Dak Prescott is an absolute stud on the football field. And despite them being 5-2, they're third in their division. That just shows how crazy that NFC East is. I already did a video on the Giants and the Eagles. Just shows how crazy that division is this year. So we'll take a good look at their team. They got their O-line's a little banged up, but they got a pretty good wide receiver trio and Noah Brown, Michael Gallup, and CeeDee Lamb. Dalton Schultz is pretty good, tight end. Their starting left tackle, I think it was, got injured for the year. Tyrone Smith is whatever his name is. I don't remember his name, but he's injured, and that's going to be a huge blow for this game because we're just going to be playing with the team that is healthy just because I want this to be as realistic as possible. Their defense is pretty solid too. They have guys like Trayvon Diggs, who can admittedly be a mixed bag when it comes to covering people. Anthony Barr is pretty good. Leighton Vander Esch is a pretty good player in Madden, at least. Micah Parsons is by far the leader of this team, though. 92 overall, 91 speed. We'll probably be using him a lot. Their secondary is actually pretty fast. They're not the best group in the world, but they do have quite the speed to their name. Trayvon Diggs, like I said, is super inconsistent. Malik Hooker could still play. Jaron Kearse is a pretty solid, strong safety. Their kicker. And yeah, that's really all I'm going to talk about through the team. We're going to just look through the rest of this team to see who we've got to work with. But yeah, we're going to be playing some games with we're going to play like 2 games with the Dallas Cowboys. And we're going to see how we do with them. Well, no, I'm bad at these intros, but anyway, game has started. We're going to be playing against the New York Giants, who are in the same division as us. I already did a video on them. 1st and 10, Dak's going to throw one-on-one to CeeDee Lamb, and he's got it. Good catch by CeeDee Lamb. Gain of 42 yards on the first play of the game. 1st and 10, they'll do play action, but Dak Prescott gets taken down right away. Giants were ready that time for the play action pass. 2nd and 10 or 19. I can't even read it. They made it all blurry. Elliott gets a gain of 14. 3rd and 4. I can read it now. Dak does get sacked though, so it looks like the Cowboys will take a field goal, and they will. Kick is up and good, and they will take a 3-point lead. We had that one big play to CeeDee Lamb, but that was really all we could do on that drive as Daniel Jones gets sacked by Micah Parsons. 2nd and 19. They'll go to Barkley, who breaks a tackle, but he only gets a gain of about 2. 3rd and 17. Play action pass for Danny Dimes, and he's going to throw to a wide open Daniel Bellinger, my bad. He's the rookie tight end that they got. 1st and 10, they try to do a screen pass, but Saquon Barkley can't make the catch. That was thrown a little behind him too. But 2nd and 10, Saquon Barkley getting the first down after shutting off a tackle. 1st and 10, they'll go back to him, and he'll pick up another first down, as he's definitely that leader of that offense, Saquon Barkley. 1st and 10. Pass is caught by Robinson, but there is a flag. We'll see what the flag is. Oh, it's on the Cowboys. It's roughing the passer, so they'll decline that and just take the touchdown. We'll hand off to our star running back, Ezekiel Elliott. He hasn't had the greatest couple of seasons, but he could still be a decent running back in Madden, as he picks up the first down there after the 9-yard carry. 1st and 10, we'll go back to Zeke, and he'll get a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 8. We'll do a bubble screen to Michael Gallup, and he'll get a gain of about 6. 3rd and 2. We'll pass here. Dak is going to roll out to the right and just throw across his body to a wide open Dalton Schultz. He probably should have just ran it there, but we'll take the first down regardless. First and 10, Dak Prescott. All kinds of time. This O-line's actually doing a good job, and Dak will take off. And he gets hit. He probably should have just slid there. But he gets a gain of 21. It'll be first and goal, and they'll try to get a one-on-one with CeeDee Lamb, but that will fall incomplete. Good defense by the Giants. Second and goal. They'll go to Dalton Schultz, and he will get the one-on-one touchdown to get the Cowboys their first touchdown of the game. First and 10 for the Giants. They will do a screen pass to Saquon Barkley, who breaks a tackle. That was a pretty pathetic tackle from the Cowboys defenders. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. All right, first and 10, play action pass for the Giants. Danny's going to throw to a wide open Kenny Golladay. Wish he could do that in real life. I'm sure Giants fans are saying the same thing as he gets the touchdown to put the Giants up by 4. Cowboys will hand off to Zeke on the first play for a gain of 5. Second and 5, they'll throw back to him on the wheel route, and he will pick up the first down for a gain of about 10. He will go out of bounds to stop the clock. First and 10, they'll do an out route to CeeDee Lamb, and CeeDee Lamb's getting a big gain there, and he steps out of bounds too. That's really crucial in this 2-minute drill. First and 10, Dak Prescott's going to throw again, and it was almost caught by Dalton Schultz, but he cannot come down with the catch. It'll be second and 10. Dak Prescott doing another play action pass, and he's going to throw, and this time Dalton Schultz does come down with the catch. It'll be first and goal at the 2. Elliott trying to run it in, but he loses a yard on that play. Second and goal, they'll go back to Elliott, but he's met by Blake Martinez, I think this is his name. Third and goal, they'll give it to Dak on the QB sneak, and he will get in. His first rushing touchdown of the game to make it 17-14 Cowboys. Last play of the half doesn't really result in much. I guess it'll pad Danny Derps' stats if Giants fans really care about that, but the game will still be 17-14. Giants will start off with the ball in the second half, and they'll dump it off to Saquon Barkley, who gets a gain of about 11 to pick up the first down. First and 10, Daniel Jones rolling out to his left. He's going to throw to a wide open Kadarius Toney, and he's going to get all the way into the end zone. Yeah, they ran those quick slants that absolutely killed the defense we ran. They'll go onside kick, and that was a sketchy recovery from the Cowboys, but a recovery nonetheless. We will have the ball at the Giants 46, first and 10 for Dallas. Dak is going to roll out to the left, and he'll just take off and run with it. Getting a decent gain there with his legs, gain of about 22. First and 10 for Dak. He's going to throw, well, it looks like he's going to throw. He's going to just throw this one away. He couldn't find anything that he liked, so he'll just go out of the way, avoid the sack. Second and 10. He's going to throw to an open Dalton Schultz, who will pick up the first down to make it first and goal at the 8. All right, first and goal. Dak's going to roll out to the left, and he'll throw. And this one is taken by Dalton Schultz to get his second receiving touchdown of the game. Cowboys will go for 2. Dak Prescott trying to run or pass or do something, but it does not work out. They will only be up by 2. First and 10 for Daniel Jones. He fumbles. Oh, man. He cannot do that. Daniel Jones just absolutely fumbled the bag there, literally. As second and 10, after the skipped first down, we'll get Dalton Schultz's third passing touchdown, and after the extra point, we'll be up by 2 scores. As our defense needs to step up, because they've allowed a lot of points here. Oh my goodness, that is awful. We just gave up a huge play to Darius Slayton. He's got a little bit of speed to his name. They'll go for 2, and they get it to make it a 1-point game, as they're right back in this game. And so what happens when your team doesn't play defense? You can't close out games as easily. As second and 8, we hand off to Zeke for a gain of 2. Third and 6, we'll pass here with Dak. He'll throw to Gallup, but he's short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th and 1. See what the Cowboys do here. They're in punt formation. Oh, but it's a fake. Connor McGovern is going to take it, and it works. They get the fake punt, and they get the first down to keep the chains moving. 1st and 10, they'll give it to Zeke. Start of the 4th quarter, he'll get a gain of 10 to get the first down. Staying in bounds, try and milk some of that clock. 1st and 10, they'll give it back to Ezekiel Elliott, who stumbles for a gain of 6. All right, 2nd and 4, they'll try to hit Ezekiel Elliott, but that nearly gets picked off. Very sketchy pass from the Cowboys there. 3rd and 4, Dak is going to throw to a wide open CeeDee Lamb, and CeeDee Lamb is going to get in for a touchdown. Oh boy. Yep, that is exactly what the Cowboys needed. They'll go for 2 to make it a 2-score game, and it works out for them, as it will be a 9-point game once again. The Giants need points here if they're going to stay in this game. If they don't get any points, it's going to pretty much end the game for them, as that will help them out as Wan'Dale Robinson gets the catch. But Micah Parsons user sacks Daniel Jones on the next play to make it 2nd and 15. Trying to find Wan'Dale Robinson again, but that falls incomplete. It will be 3rd and 15. They'll do play action, and Micah Parsons says, nay, no play action pass for you, as he gets his 3rd sack of the game. 4th and 22, they have to go for it, and he's got it. Kenny Golladay somehow caught that. Oh my gosh, Cowboys, what are you doing? You're going to lose this game. All right, it's the 2-minute warning. 1st and 10, they'll give it back to Wan'Dale Robinson, who's getting a lot of receptions in this game, to make it 1st and goal at the 5. See what Daniel Jones does here, and he throws a pick to Micah Parsons, who, despite our defense playing bad, he's had a pretty remarkable day. He's had 3 sacks and an interception. I don't know how you can do better than that, considering the fact that he's a left outside linebacker, but he has that athleticism. It's really good, as it looks like my opponent is just rage quit the game. We will count that as a dub. Our next game is against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Should be able to win this game. Steelers aren't that great of a team, as they'll try to do a jet sweep to Chase Claypool, but he loses a yard as Micah Parsons blowing that up, as Najee Harris exposing that run defense, getting a gain of about 16 to get the first down. 1st and 10 for Kenny Pickett. He's going to throw, and that's nearly picked off. That was not a good read by Kenny Pickett. He almost threw a pick on his first pass attempt. A 2nd and 10, they'll throw, and that wasn't really a good read either. Fortunate for him that to fall incomplete. 3rd and 10, they'll throw. This is a good read, as he finds Pat Freiermuth for the first down for his first passing completion. 1st and 10, they'll hand off to Najee Harris. He gets the first down, as we're not doing a great job at run defense right now, as Najee Harris running again, getting a gain of about 5. 2nd and 5, Kenny Pickett will pass here, and he'll throw, and it's caught by Pat Freiermuth. Wow, that's one hell of a catch by Pat Freiermuth. Okay, 1st and goal at the 5. After that amazing catch by Pat Freiermuth, Najee Harris getting down to the 1 to make it 2nd and goal, and they'll hand it back off to him, and he doesn't get it. The Cowboys defense stands on that play, as it'll be 3rd and goal. They'll hand back to Najee Harris, and this time he gets just enough for the touchdown, as they kept just force-feeding Najee Harris, and it actually paid off as they get the touchdown. It's 1st and 10. This is not good. Dak Prescott gets sacked by Minkah Fitzpatrick to make it 2nd and 22. Dak going to the right, can't really find anyone. He's going to throw across the field, and it's caught by Dalton Schultz for a gain of about 8. That's not going to do much, but that was one hell of a catch by Dalton Schultz. 3rd and 14. Steelers not really rushing anybody for some reason. And Dak's going to throw, and it's caught by Zeke. He threw it behind Zeke, and it actually paid off. Now, it wasn't the prettiest play, but it is a first down play nonetheless. That is a pretty good play for the Cowboys. Gain of 7, 2nd and 3. They go back to CeeDee Lamb, and he will shed the tackle and get the first down. Okay, 1st and 10. Dak is going to roll out to the right, and he's going to throw to Zeke, and it's caught. That wheel route is absolutely insane this year, and the Cowboys sure are taking advantage of that as they tie the game up. But Najee Harris says, Oh, you got a good running back? Well, I'm a good running back too, as he gets another first down, as they'll hand it back to Najee Harris for a gain of about 4, 3rd and 6. He might have had Claypool, but that falls incomplete. It'll be 4th and 6. Let's see what the Steelers do here. Looks like they'll punt the ball away. Presley Harvin III is the punter. And it looks like the Cowboys will let this bounce, and they will get a touchback, and they will have it at their own 20. All right, 1st and 10 for Dak and the Cowboys. Dak is going to throw a low pass to Dalton Schultz, and he comes down with it. There was no defender in front of him, so he can get away with that pass there. 1st and 10. He's going to throw to Connor McGovern, and he gets the first down, just thrown to the wide open man. Works out for him. 1st and 10 for Dak and the Cowboys. Dak's going to throw to CeeDee Lamb, who makes the catch on the quick slant, and then doesn't get out of bounds, so the clock will keep running. 1st and 10, he'll throw across his body again to Zeke, as he's doing a lot of cross-body throws, which normally aren't good, but they're working out for us, as 1st and goal, Zeke will bulldoze his way in and get the Cowboys their 2nd touchdown, and he will get his 2nd total touchdown of the game, as Cowboys will receive the ball at half, trying to find Dalton Schultz, but that gets knocked away. Good play by Terrell Edmonds. 2nd and 10. He'll find CeeDee Lamb on the post route to make it 1st down and 10 at the 49. Dak is going to try to throw, but that Steelers pressure getting to him, making him throw that ball away. 2nd and 10, they'll hand off to Zeke, but he only gets a gain of about 4, as he had to fight for those 4 yards too. 3rd and 6, they'll throw to CeeDee Lamb on the zig route, and he gets the first down. Keep the chains moving for the Cowboys. And so far, their offense that kind of struggled starting in the first quarter is actually moving the ball very well right now. As Noah Brown trying to reach for the touchdown, but he unfortunately gets taken down at the 1. We'll hand off to Connor McGovern, and he will get the touchdown. Get the Cowboys their 3rd touchdown of the game to make it a 21-7 game, as Deontay Johnson in the middle of the field making the catch in double coverage, making that catch. 1st and 10, they'll try to do a curl route, but that falls incomplete. And it'll be 2nd and 10. As 2nd and 10, Kenny Pickett is going to throw again to Deontay Johnson, and he makes another catch. Once again in double coverage, we are struggling to cover Deontay Johnson on this drive. All right, 1st and 10, Kenny Pickett is going to run here. He's going to pick up a decent yardage, but he fumbles the ball. Big mistake by the rookie there. He should have just slid and took the yards, but he fumbles. And the Cowboys will have the ball up by 14. We'll see what they do with it. They'll give it to Connor McGovern, who gets the first down. Cowboys are really just going to try to milk some clock here, I would assume. As 1st and 10, they will get a gain of 4 to make it 2nd and 6. They will throw here, and Dak, oh no, can't do that. That's intercepted by Miles Jack, who his user was right there, and I didn't see him, and he'll go all the way for a pick 6. The Cowboys did exactly what you're not supposed to do in that situation. They threw a pick 6 to put the Cowboys back in the Steelers back in the game. As 1st and 10, Dak with time, but he's holding onto the ball for way too long. He throws across his body again, and this time does not work out as Terrell Edmonds with the pick. And right now, the Steelers could tie the game up right now with a touchdown, as they find Pat Freiermuth for the first down to end the 3rd quarter. Oh man, what is happening at AT&T Stadium? The Cowboys are absolutely selling right now as they give up a long touchdown to Najee Harris. Oh man, the Cowboys were just up by 14 a couple of minutes ago, and now they're in danger of losing this game. But Zeke, with a big run here, is going to put the Cowboys in a better position. They need to get a touchdown or something to get this momentum back, as Zeke tripping up, losing a yard on the play to make it 2nd and 10. All right, 2nd and 10. He'll throw it on one-on-one with CeeDee Lamb, and he makes the catch. The Cowboys get a touchdown to get some momentum back in this game as they go for 2. And hey, it does pay off for them. Yeah, it's good they got that 2-point conversion, because if they didn't get that 2-point conversion, the Steelers could take the lead on the next ensuing drive with the touchdown and an extra point. Now they can't win the game, but they could tie the game if they get a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So we'll see if the Steelers are able to do that. 2nd and 5. Kenny Pickett is going to run and smartly go out of bounds to preserve as much clock and not fumble the ball. 1st and 10, Najee Harris will get a run. I guess they could. I guess they can do that. I mean, I wasn't expecting a run there. I thought they'd pass for sure, but 3rd and 1. They try QB sneak, but Kenny Pickett cannot go anywhere. It's 4th and 1. They'll hand off to Najee Harris, and he gets enough for the 1st down. As now the Steelers really don't have to hurry now. They just have to get the touchdown. That's the most important thing, as Pat Freiermuth getting the 1st down. This Cowboys defense is absolutely getting blown up right now, as this will fall incomplete. Honestly, not the worst thing in the world, because they would have been forced to use a timeout if he caught that, as George Pickens making the catch to make it 1st and goal at the 3. Najee Harris getting in for the touchdown. Now they have to get this 2-point conversion. Either that or they have to get an onside kick. They'll go for 2. They'll throw to Freiermuth, and he dropped it. Oh, man. Oh, you got to be sick if you're a Steelers fan right now. And they're kicking off? Like, why are they kicking off? They need an onside kick to have a chance, and now they just gave up. They didn't even want to attempt the onside kick. Okay, we'll take the win. It shouldn't have been that close, because we had the ball up with 14 and we almost choked the game away, but a win is a win. I am still a little confused on why they didn't at least attempt the onside kick. They just kicked off. Okay, well, that's all I got. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.